Hi my beauties, welcome back. Today is going to be, one of the first videos of Halloween. I know I've gotten a late start, a lot later than I wanted to. I might just upload these like randomly, not on a Sunday, but just randomly in the month. That way I can do more. If you want another Halloween look, let me know, like if you want to see how to do a burn, or I'm doing a scar today. I'm using my awesome friend here, Rigid Collodion. But if you want to see there's any kind of Halloween looks here in the next not few weeks, couple of weeks I guess, let me know in the comments below and I will do them for you. I've got a few lined up that I'll just randomly be uploading as the time goes by before Halloween. But yeah, so anyways, like I said, I am going to be doing kind of like a scar, teach you how to do a scar look. I don't know if you guys noticed, I dyed my hair. It's like an ombre blue. It goes from black to like a light blue. I love it. So I just kind of was playing around with my hair and everything and trying to get the looks to match the hair. But anyways, yeah, I will be doing a scar look for you guys. I'm going to be doing like a healed type scar, and then possibly, if I can get it right, do a open wound type thing. And I will be using my Rigid Collodion, which this is from Mehron, and I absolutely love this stuff. This is my favorite stuff to use for Halloween, and I just love it. Okay. Today I will be using like just eye pencils, possibly maybe some lip pencils, but mostly I'm going to be doing like a bronze and a rust color for the more healed ones, and then I will be using a deep purple and a blue-red for the open ones. I will also be using this kind of a flat brush to use my chamois palette with and do irritation around the scar. And then for the open one, I will be using this vampire blood that I got from Walmart in a package, also with like tattoos and stuff like that. Okay, for the open, or not for the open, but for the more healed one, I will be using bronze, and I'm just going to do it like on my cheek here. And what you want to do is just do you can do it in whatever kind of shape you want. It doesn't have to be perfect. It is a scar, after all. And trust me, scars are not perfect. And you can make that as thick or as thin as you want. I chose to kind of fix a problem and make the end of my scar thicker than the beginning of my scar. Okay. And then I'm going to go over that with the rust, just to kind of give it a little bit more color. It's a healing scar. There. Okay, now the fun part. This stuff you do not want to be like in an enclosed space, and do not put it too close to your nose because this stuff stinks. This stinks really, really bad. And see, I just kind of twisted the cap off, and the smell. But yeah, you want to do it in an more open space. If it irritates your skin, you will feel like a tightening of the skin, because that's what the Rigid Collodion does. It puckers the skin. But if it starts to hurt or burn, wash it off, because that means that your skin's not liking it very much. And to get this off, You're not supposed to. I do it because I know my skin and I just peel it like you would glue. But there actually is, like, you can use spirit gum remover or you can use a makeup wipe and just kind of wet it down, and then it should be able to come off easier that way. And what I'm going to do is take the little brush here and just go over that scar that we made, that little line, all the way down. Just follow what you drew. And then let it dry a little bit. You want to let it dry in between each layer. The more layers that you put in, the deeper that it gets. So depending on what kind of scar and how deep you want it, is how many layers you put on it. But you want to make sure that it dries completely in between each layer that you put on, because the effect won't be as good if it's not dry. And it doesn't take long for it to dry actually, it's not that hard to get it to dry. I'll bring it closer once. Here, I'll do that now actually. I'll bring you guys closer to me. That way you guys can see, sort of, what it's supposed to look like. Like I said, you can put as many layers as you want. It doesn't have to be that many. Just the depth is what you guys, if you guys want a deep wound, then you do, that's my third layer, and it looks kind of deep. I kind of like squish it around to get it to kind of work a little bit better. Okay. It's as deep as I can get it without it. I don't know if it's going to show up on camera. That's how deep it actually is. There you go. See, it's kind of dimpled in there. Now what you do for like these kind of wounds, because there still will be a little bit of irritation to them, I'm going to take my Shandy palette and I'm going to use this side because it's got the browns and the reds, and take my little brush here, and I'm just going to go for like a brownish red color. Any brownish red color you want, you can use. You kind of just go around the scar. Just kind of going in a circle because it's not going to be like a perfect irritation. I might have done a little too much brown on that, or a little too far out, I should say. Just if you do a little too much, just kind of pat it. don't want it to look dirty, you just want it to look kind of irritated. What I'm going to do is wash that off and take this kind of reddish color and just kind of go along it. Kind of like that. Now you can make them as, you know, you can use like a light pink or a red. You can do whatever color you want, depending on the intensity you want. So that is like a healed or healing scar. I don't know if you can tell very well the indent. Like I said, in the light that I'm in, I can tell that it's deep. On camera it's not showing up very well, but that's okay. Now I'm going to do the fun one, because I love using fake blood and all that. So I'm going to use the deep blue, or deep red blue, and I'm going to go on the other side. Just do like a line. And then I'm going to take this deep purple and go over that. Now this is going to be, it looks really weird here, but I promise it'll look good, I promise. It's going to be a huge gash. And again, taking my rigid collodion, and I'm going to go over that with it. Okay. The only advantage of being home alone is gotta deal with dogs. Doing my second coat of the rigid collodion over the gash we made. Let it dry. There we go. Another layer. And you just keep doing this until you are satisfied with the depth. Like I said, if you need to make the weird faces, scrunch up your cheeks, then you can do it. It's okay. No one's looking. If there are people looking, oh well. Almost there. Like one more layer and it should be just enough to be good. And you just let it dry. If you feel it'll be like a tricky, because on your face it'll feel still wet, but when you touch it, it won't be. So, okay, one more layer should do it. There. Now we're going to let that dry, and then we're going to take our brush, wherever it went, oh, here it is. Okay, and move everything out of the way, get our brush, and we are going to take a little bit of black, because we want it to look a lot deeper than it actually looks right now. Okay, and then what we're going to do is take like a reddish color, go over the sides here, around with it, so that it looks like it's irritated all to heck. Because, you know, what wound doesn't look irritated on the sides? Okay. That should be good. Now this is an optional step, but we're going to do it because I like it. Now we're going to take that same brush and we're going to put on a little bit of fake blood in the middle of the wound and on the sides. It's okay to get messy. It is Halloween after all. That's what I love about Halloween. You don't have to be precise about things. You can just have fun. You can be gory and it doesn't have to look pretty. Do one more space at the end here. Just don't get this on your clothing because it will stain your clothes. This stuff will stain your clothing. Like I said, you don't have to do this step. I just chose to because I happen to like using fake blood. But like I said, you don't have to. If you just want to leave it as a little scratch, that is perfectly fine. Okay, that is it. Have put this down so it's not all over the table because my mother would kill me. You have on one side, you have like a healed wound. Let's see if I can here for you. And then on this side, you have a more gory type wound. You know, you just got it, you're bleeding or whatnot. Like if you don't know how to use the blood, you can just leave it as the scar and use a little bit of black to deepen it up and make sure there's bruising around it. And matter of fact, I'm going to just use my finger and kind of go around the top here with a little bit of brown. That's better. Can't really tell on the camera because my camera doesn't pick up definition. But if you add just a little, just play with it, and if you add reds and browns and, you know, all that, yellows, and it'll look like it's bruised around it, and it'll give a more real look, and you can use like a little bit of black in the middle like I did to deepen up the scar. Sorry. And then the fake blood, of course, because, you know, you can't, it's not Halloween without fake blood. So yeah, that is it. I wanted to do both of the scar options for you guys, and I hope that you guys enjoy this video. Let me, like I said, let me know in the comments below other Halloween looks that you want to see. I have a few lined up. Not sure how they're going to play out and when they're going to be uploaded, but I'm just going to randomly do it throughout the week or the next couple weeks up until Halloween. And I hope you guys will enjoy them as much as I enjoy doing them. So yeah, give this a big thumbs up if you did like it. Don't forget to subscribe. Right now I'm pointing at the subscribe button, but hopefully here soon I'll be able to point on the screen and show you guys where to click if you want to subscribe. I'll have a link down below to my Facebook and my Twitter and my Snapchat and my Instagram and my Pinterest. And you guys can comment on those and let me know, like send me links of looks that you want to see or whatnot, and I will get them up as soon as I can. So that's it for this video. Don't forget that you are beautiful just the way you are, and I love you, and I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.